Welcome back, everybody, to the Matchbox Super Special. Well, this is so special to me that I just absolutely love Matchbox. I always have. Now, Hot Wheels, I absolutely love Hot Wheels as well, but, Matchbox growing up, they were very cool to me. Well, all these years later, Matchbox is such a cool brand to collect. And so thankful to Mattel buying Matchbox brand in 1997. Now in 83, when Matchbox was, in financial troubles and they had to sell, and Mattel could have bought them at that time, but in 83 was when Matchbox was officially sold, I believe, to, Matchbox International, an Asian, company. Um, well, Hot Wheels was only like 15 years old at the time. So they didn't want to actually take on another brand that would compete with them because they were trying to outdo Matchbox when they first came out. So they passed on it, but I'm so thankful that Mattel finally bought them in 97, and now Mattel has done them justice. And well, Matchbox is just as cool as Hot Wheels. And it's not just by accident because, well, um, there was a designer for Matchbox. He started in 2004 and he worked until 2012. And in 2009, he was a guest designer at Hot Wheels, and that was Ryu Asada. And sadly, he passed away in 2021. And he was a designer for Hot Wheels from, well, 2012 until his passing. And what's really cool is, well, Mattel is honoring his legacy by putting this symbol on each car. Sorry. Um, Matchbox has the symbol on it, and all his Hot Wheels castings will have this symbol on it, at least from the U.S. packages. I haven't seen any international packages with this symbol on it, but this is honoring his memory. There's the license plate on the back. He was one of the reasons why Matchbox, I think, has become so popular now, and why Hot Wheels is so cool as well. And I happen to have a loose version here. Now, this is very cool casting. Now, he was responsible for a lot of cool Matchbox and a lot of cool Hot Wheels castings. His family was big into Hondas, so the Honda Prelude is modeled after his dad's Honda. Now his dad first had a red Prelude, and then we get to see his silver Prelude. There's so many cool castings that he did that just Google Ryu Asada and you'll find out so much cool stuff about him. And well, this is the first edition of the Subaru SVX. And well, I just want to do this about Matchbox because I absolutely love Matchbox, and Ryu was one of the greatest things to happen to Matchbox and to Hot Wheels. Well, in the background, and I showed you this in my other video, Truckin' Tuesday, Salito. Well, these are very cool fantasy castings. He had a lot of real nice, actual, factory models, but he also did a lot of very cool fantasy vehicles. And this is one of the cool ones that I absolutely love. Now, I love the cab over design. And it's very cool that it's kind of spring-loaded, so you can hook up the car, Well, let's see. Let's do a Matchbox. This is the car that I showed in my thumbnail. And I passed up this one. I wanted to get it, and I didn't know Ryu Asada designed it, but I absolutely love, cab over engine design. And I found that one, and very cool metal chassis. Now it's got a plastic body, and so this is meant to race on Hot Wheels tracks. But what a cool design. And so this is one that Ryu Asada was responsible for, as well as the SVX, or SVS, SVX, sorry, Subaru. So 2018, well, he worked for Matchbox from 2004 to 2012. And in 2009, he was a guest designer at Hot Wheels. And then, of course, after Matchbox, he went with Hot Wheels, from after 2012 till his unfortunate passing in 2021. And so I'm very happy that Matchbox and Hot Wheels will have this symbol on the package. Now, like I said, Hot Wheels, the US packages have that symbol, but I'm so happy to have that one in honor of his memory. And he was big into Honda, so he actually designed the Honda S2000 for Matchbox, and of course a lot of other Hot Wheels Hondas. Well, getting back to my Matchbox Super Special, well, I want to show you two vehicles that I will feature on my next Truckin' Tuesday. And you'll have to guess what they are, but two very cool trucks. And, well, the other Matchbox, well, like I showed it in the thumbnail, was these ones. Now, these ones are, well, this is a 1999 official parade car. And it's actually copyright 1999, or 98, actually. Really hard to see, nice and shiny chrome there, but 1998. So after Mattel took over Matchbox, they came up with some very cool new castings, and these are two of them. Now they have spring suspension, so they continued on that cool part of Matchbox. And you see a very cool steering wheel there. This little knob stick on the right, well, that's actually a shifter. So an automatic, well, that's where the shifter would be. And so very cool by Matchbox. Absolutely love it. So they came up with a new 55 Chevy, and this is the convertible. And they had, well, the same casting, but as you can see, they just had a plastic roof insert, so now you can get a hard top, and still spring suspension, and tampos for the headlight on the convertible. Nothing for the hard top, but they did have side tampos for the trim, and a Bel Air stripe on the side. But very cool. So this is what I loved about Matchbox when Mattel took over. And so fast forward, now they came out with a new Corvette C8, and they absolutely nailed this casting. Love it so much. And They did a very nice tempo on the back. The taillights look very cool. You got the headlights and the Corvette emblem on the nose. Then you got the blacked out, vents and the grille. So very nice. This was the first edition, 2020. And it's a copyright 2019. And then the second edition is in this beautiful red color. And, well, I love blue. Blue used to be my favorite color, and red is my favorite color now for the past many years. For the past 8-9 years anyways. Because look how cool this is. So blue and red are my two most favorite colors. And we got the Subaru SVX. Let's put that aside. Well, what is so special about my Matchbox Super Special is, look at that. I actually found the Matchbox Super Chase. I never thought I would find this, but now I have the 3 versions, and oh man, it was so cool. Now, it was Tuesday morning. I went in Walmart because I mentioned before that I drive right past Walmart on my way to work. So why not stop in? I start work at 7:30. Walmart opens at 7. So why not stop in, drop in, see what they have? Well, there were 2 other guys waiting to go in, and they collect Hot Wheels and Greenlight M2s, and they definitely go after the Hot Wheels treasure hunts, the super treasure hunts, but they also go for like Greenlight chase or the M2 chase. Well, we walked in and they looked, and then they saw the Matchbox, and it looked like they had fresh stock out, but they just looked and walked over to the Greenlight and M2s. Well, I stopped and I thought, hey, wait a minute, there's some new stuff, and it was, about 4 deep on the pegs, and I right away, oh, that's what it is. Oh man, I was so hoping to find this chase. Oh, so absolutely cool. And of course, they have the tampos on the taillights, and there's the license plate there, if you can read it. And then on the front, well, same tampos. And then they got the tampos all over the body. So this is supposed to be like a racing version, and 21 Corvette, so 2021 Corvette in this kind of satin or flat white, and it's got some cool tampos on it. I'm not sure exactly what. Here, we'll set this up here. I'm going to try to get a look at what the tampo says. So you see that there. And very cool though. And then on the side it says super fast. So this is a combination of a lot of cool Matchbox in the past. And these are Real Riders. These wheels, I've never seen them before, at least not till this one. And we have the Real Riders, which are rubber tires. Now, what's different than Hot Wheels is, Hot Wheels actually have grooves in their tires, and these are actually raised treads for the grooves. But that denotes it as a first edition super treasure hunt for Hot Wheels. Well, no, for Matchbox, sorry. I'm just so happy to find this. I thought I never would find it, but so cool since I love Matchbox. Very happy to have this one. Let's see, let's go back to normal here. So I hope you enjoy this. thank you very much for watching. And just a side note is this particular casting is supposed to be a 36 Ford. This one I told you is actually a 35 model. But when I was putting this back in the box, this fell out. Now, it's not a Roadster, it's not a 34, but these are stickers that came with this one. So these are stickers that are 30 years old, I think. Now, the Ford stickers don't really fit anywhere on the truck. I thought maybe on the front, because you see right there on the grill, it doesn't say Ford, but those are too big. But the tail lights, you see, will actually fit on the back. And well, it's not 34, so I can either put the Nevada or California plates on, because there's a plate there, and on the back by the light, the tail light. But that's a pretty cool piece to find. So, well, there you go. This is why I love Matchbox. This is why I love collecting. So many cool things to find. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.